Good morning, listeners, and welcome back to the Internet Marketing and Business Solutions radio show with Ron Couming of RCS Technology Solutions, where we help business owners and entrepreneurs achieve even greater success by attracting, converting, and retaining their ideal customers and clients consistently using various Internet marketing techniques and methods. The purpose of this show is most weeks we will have one or two subject matter experts on, as well as a third section, time allowing, where I will give out free tips on actionable tips on how you can achieve even greater success on whatever that tip is to attract clients or raise yourself up in the local, regional, or national search engines. So today I'm giving out, this whole section, the next 20 minutes or so, 17 minutes, is going to be on local SEO, how to raise your local standing on the search engines. And I can't tell you how many business owners and entrepreneurs I know that don't do simple things like claiming their business from Google and having it listed on Google Maps. These things are free, but oftentimes business owners and entrepreneurs, they're so busy working in their business that they're not working on their business, and that really can significantly hurt them. So I want to talk to you about today. We have literally worked with hundreds of local businesses and regional and national. Even a national business has a local presence, right? And one pattern that we often see is that the larger and even smaller businesses don't perform well in local searches as they should. And there can be many reasons for this. And having multiple locations or just not listing yourself correctly within the local, what you need to do, having your local SEO foundations is a serious problem. So what I want to do is give you some tips on what is needed and then actually how to implement it, okay? So I'm going to talk a little fast because we have 16 minutes here, but I'll let you know right up front. Again, my company's name is RCS Technology Solutions. My email is ron, R-O-N, at rcstechnologysolutions.com. My phone number is 978-606-5432. Local search is super important. If you're not sure where you're at, contact us. We can do a free website analysis for you and maybe work with you and raise up your rankings or whatever the case may be. So what we're going to talk about first is local SEO ranking factors, what you really need to consider when you're looking at implementing your local SEO. So the following are ranking factors that are relevant for local SEO landing page optimization. And a landing page is any page that they land on your website. It can be your home page, or contact us, your service page. So there's different terms for different things, but a landing page is simply where they land. They see a blog article, they do a Google search, whatever the case may be, they click on it, they land on your website. Whatever page they land on is, in fact, a landing page. So here's some factors. Number one, city, state, and landing page title. Easy enough. Let's make sure that the page title is optimized. Click-through. B, click-through rate from search results. This highlights the importance of relevance and a well-optimized title and meta description. C, topical keywords, relevance of domain content. It might be a challenge to make the whole domain relevant for the keywords you are targeting or on a single landing page, especially if you are a multi-location business with separate pages for each location. But you can certainly ensure your whole domain, and that's your whole website, your URL, is relevant for the service keywords. If you only have a handful of locations or just one location, ensure you mention them on the service page. So if you're in Billerica, whatever it is, plumbing services in Billerica, painting services in Lowell, this is not hard stuff, right? Or at the very least, link to our locations pages on all of the service pages. Create a clear link between service and location for your users and the search engine, and that creates internal linking, backlink. I mean, that's huge too, but that's another video. But you definitely want to do that. And D, quality, authority, and inbound links to landing pages and URLs. This is a given. And if we have a local link, then we should point it to that local landing page. This is only made easier when these landing pages are given full quality. E, product, service, keywords, and landing page title. This is a no-brainer, and the page should be titled for the big term we want to rank for. And remember, the search engines come in and they search from the top down. So your keywords, especially if they're in the URL. So like one of my URLs, let's say it would be website services Billerica. You know what I mean? So on my page, it might say that, or search engine optimization Billerica, or whatever the case may be, search engine optimization Boston. Whatever it might be, you want to make sure that it's there. So city, we're going to go, that was E, page authority, G, city, state, and landing pages. You got to have your H1 and H2 title tags. This is just more common sense. And if you can mention what you do and where you do it on your landing pages, header tags, header or subheadings, then it will only help with relevance. And I'm kind of talking a little bit of geek talk here when I say header tags 1 and header tags 2, but your website person should know what I mean, and if they don't, contact us. And if you don't have these things, any of these that I've just talked about up and running, whoever you're currently using has been doing you a disservice, and you really need to replace them. Or maybe this just isn't their specialty, and so they're not doing you a disservice. They just don't know anything about SEO, and most website companies don't. Some do, but they will tell you up front, we do. And if they don't, they don't, right? H, HTML, name, address, and phone number. NAP matches location. NAP, which is name, address, phone number, more common sense. And if we want Google to trust the address, we should use it consistently on these two key locations. Load time of landing pages is tip I, okay? Slow pages annoy users. Whether this is truly a ranking factor matters not, so keep your page fast and lean so it works well on mobile phones and skinny data connections, phones, tablets. 96% of searches for products and services are coming from phones and tablets. People are, slowly but really getting away from laptops and computers other than just for work. So make sure whatever you're putting out there is optimized for the search. And remember, it really is about user experience, so it is definitely a ranking factor, loading time. NAP, which is name, address, phone number, and schema organization on landing pages URL. This is really one of those 1% ranking factors, and I don't want to get too geeky on you in a 17-minute little blurb here, but if you can mark up the NAP so Google can use it and display it confidently, then it will only help you. And keep in mind, if other people aren't doing it and you are doing it, even if it's only a 1 or 2 or a 5% factor, it sets you apart. So if everybody else is doing everything else and you're one of the few doing this, you're going to raise above them. Graphical, city, neighborhood keywords, relevance of domain content. This is really outside the scope of a given landing page, but where possible, consider all the locations where you operate in a sensible way throughout your site. Connect the dots between service pages and locations with consistent usage of your main locations. This is not to say that every one of these is relevant for every job. But we want to factor in as many of the possibilities in our quest to get the SEO, the search engine optimization signals, dialed in for our landing pages. I have people who have been in business for 10, 15 years, and they've contacted me, and they are not even on the first page of Google in their own city and town. They don't even come up in the 3-pack. And it's really because they've done non-local on-page SEO. So, Section 2, now the perfect landing page, is there any such thing? But Most of the landing page science comes out of PPC industry, and that's pay-per-click. After all, if you are paying to drive traffic to a given page, then you naturally want to squeeze every last bit of performance from the page. There is no absolutely perfect layout, and the right page is going to very much depend on what is being promoted, who it's being promoted to, when, how, and where. However, we can take some guidance from time-tested practices. All right. Number one, add copy and content. This using landing page. This is pure PPC perfection. But using landing pages allows for super tight messaging between the ads and the page. It certainly does not hurt to consider the context here and the language your users will search for before they hit your page. Align the language and pump up the conversion rate. Local SEO has some parallels, but we are generally quite narrow. In the targeting, with the keywords location being the key. So that would be like plumber, Bill Ricker. Needing a plumber in Bill Ricker. Who's the best plumber in Bill Ricker? So there's different things like that. B, page headlines. Your page headline should lay out your positioning and engage the user. A primary headline can often be backed up with secondary headlines. This should be clear and concise delivery of your unique selling proposition and the value proposition. Let someone know exactly why they should do business with you over the myriad of other businesses jostling for their business. You have 6 or 7 seconds to grab somebody's attention when they hit your website. You want to make sure that when they get there, it is crystal clear to them the benefits of choosing you over someone else. An example would be how I talk about my company. Right off the bat, I say we help business owners achieve even greater success. How? By attracting, converting, and retaining their ideal customers and clients, and then the way, using various internet marketing techniques and methods. So you want that, even that simple one sentence, you can just take what I use and then just insert your own stuff, okay? RCS Technology Solutions, we help business owners achieve even greater success by attracting, converting, and retaining their ideal customers and clients using various internet marketing techniques and methods. So just use that and just put in your services, okay? Products and features. We need to list the specifics of the products or services, exactly what you do. This is to explain to your customers exactly what your services entails and help cover all the variations of how a customer may search. So there's multiple ways. Very rarely somebody will know their exact solution to their problem. So they're going to be searching for different, if you just put in website design, if you're a website design company, chances are, people might look website design Bill Ricker, website design Lowell, website design Boston. But oftentimes they might be putting in different, what is a great website design, how to build a website from scratch. So whatever the case may be, you want to come up in those searches too. So you want to have your product's features, you want your product benefits to be crystal clear, you want your location map. We are focusing on location-based landing pages here, so we want a map detailing where you are, or at least where your service is. And if you don't have a local address, ideally this map should provide if you do one, it should have driving directions. But that local map, you can get that from Google for free. Call to actions, super important. You need to have a call to actions, I say, on every page. Contact us is a call to action. Sign up for our email. That's our email or newsletter. Follow us on Facebook. Whatever it is to start that nurturing process, to start to get them to contact you and to gives you the ability to start building that relationship. So call to actions are super important. Social proof. You need reviews, testimonials, and other case studies that are relevant to prove to your audience beyond a reasonable doubt that you can, A, do what you say you can do, and B, that people who have worked with you had results and were happy. H, your team. If you have a team, you should have a team page up so people can look at it and review the team and see them. But if you don't have a team, that's okay. I wouldn't have a team page and leave it blank. So here are some tips. I'm just going to review them quick. So what goes into the ranking factors: city, state, and landing page title. 2, click-through rates from search results. 3, topical keyword relevance or domain content. D, quality, authority of inbound links to landing page URL. E, product, services, keyword, or landing page title. F, page authority of landing page URL. G, city, state, and landing pages, H1 and H2 title tags. H, HTML, name, address, and phone number, NAP, matching locations. Load time, that's his I, load time of loading page. J, NAP with schema org on landing page URL. K, geographical, city and neighborhood, keyword relevance of domain content. And then the perfect landing page. Those are things that all go into ranking factors. And how you can increase that and also increase your conversion rate is to focus on your ad copy and context. B would be page headlines. Make it crystal clear. C, product features. Remember, at the end of the day, the client only cares about the benefits to them. Product benefits, location map, calls to actions, social proof, and then your team if it applies. Again, my name is Ron Couming from RCS Technology Solutions. Please feel free to contact me with any questions you may have regarding any of these tips or any of your online marketing needs. You've been listening to the Internet Marketing and Business Solutions radio show with Ron Couming of RCS Technology Solutions, where we help business owners and entrepreneurs achieve even greater success by attracting, converting, and retaining their ideal customers and clients using various Internet marketing techniques and methods. Have a great week, everyone.